What motivates you to keep going? Why do you keep going?
I love boxing. I love what I do. I still enjoy my training camps. I enjoy boxing. I love this. I enjoy a lot this.
Along my career, I've been criticized and people have taken credit away from me just to try to diminish my accomplishments. And I beat Canelo. What could they say? They'll say something, but what
they're gonna find something, you know that.
But what can they really say?
Man, did y'all catch that face-off sit-down between Canelo and Crawford? Man, Crawford looked like he ain't just bringing an arsenal. He's bringing the whole Call of Duty loadout to camp.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. You know, he might got the size, the power. You know, I feel like, you know, I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Dude talking speed, IQ, and reach like he's building a My Player on 2K. And I feel him. Because if you're stepping to Canelo at 168, you better pack more than just a jab and good intentions.
Other kind of fights, but Canelo is just different. And I don't care if he's the UFC there. When Canelo fights, he's different.
I like how you talking about yourself in third person, like, when Canelo do something.
I swear, Bud's sitting there like, yeah, I know it's a mountain. But the way he said it, I half expected him to pull out climbing gear and start scaling the MGM Grand Wall right there. And let's keep it real. If he actually pulls this off, forget belts. They might have to give him the Wi-Fi password to boxing history. Man's gonna own the whole connection.
I think Canelo's gonna win only because of the size. You know what I mean? Crawford is coming up 3 weight classes. So I think, you know, Canelo's more of a natural super middleweight. This is Crawford's first super middleweight fight, so I gotta go. I'm not going for Canelo, I'm just picking him.
Meanwhile, Canelo just sat there with that stone-cold stare like he was debating if Bud's ribs go better with salsa verde or salsa roja. Bro didn't blink once, didn't smirk, just gave that silent, I lift cows for warm-ups energy. You could almost hear him thinking in Spanish. Talk all you want, Perro, I got these sledgehammers waiting. That's the scariest part, Bud's talking strategy.
All right, Canelo, how do you see this fight ending, and let me hear your prediction.
I train, I put my best, I dedicate myself to this sport, and I'm just thinking about win, to make history, and this is no deception.
Canelo's looking like strategy is overrated when you punch like a wrecking ball with boxing gloves. Alright, listen up, Crawford out here talking like the cheat code nobody else unlocked. My guy basically said, yeah, Canelo bigger, stronger, cooler in Gucci, whatever, but I got that speed, that reach, and that boxing IQ that'll have him swinging at Wi-Fi signals. And he not lying either, switching stances, flipping from offense to defense like he got the fight set on easy mode. We seen it against Spence. Bud didn't just win, he treated that man like a midterm exam he studied 3 months for.
How do you see a fight with Canelo going?
A tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude.
Bro had the distance down, the timing sharp, and the power like a car battery on full charge. That's why, when Crawford talks confidence, it don't sound like bragging. It sounds like a dude who already packed Canelo's lunchbox and just waiting for recess to ring. And tell me I'm lying, but you can feel it. Bud really believes he's not just walking into a fight, he's walking into history like it owes him rent money.
They don't see me outside of the ring, but when they come into the ring, it's just they see everything. When they step in the ring, they see why I'm Canelo Alvarez.
Absolutely.
So after Bud been talking slick about his speed and IQ, here comes Errol Spence sliding in with the why not energy, like the dude at the party who don't even dance but suddenly jumps in the circle when the beat drop. He straight up said, if Crawford wanna chase greatness, let him cook. And that's real, Spence ain't sugarcoating it. He's like, look, I don't know if Bud wins or loses, but if anybody got the tools to pull off a miracle, it's him.
If Crawford wanna challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, you know. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm with it. So, you know, I'll be going for Bud, you know, if he fight Canelo.
That's respect from a man who already shared that fire with Crawford. And I love it. Spence basically telling us, yeah, Canelo big, strong, been up at 175 fighting dudes built like refrigerators, but greatness don't got no weight limit. And then Spence hit us with the logic too, like, if Canelo could climb weight and scrap with Kovalev, then why can't Bud jump up and try the same blueprint? Facts. It's risky, it's crazy, but that's exactly the type of move legends get remembered for. You, me, all of us. We watching a man try to rewrite history with his own pen, no ghostwriter.
You got Crawford over Bud? I mean, you got Crawford over Canelo? Sorry.
I said I'll be going for him. I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off. But he's chasing greatness, so why not?
So after Spence showed love and said, if anybody can shock the world, it's Crawford, you gotta pause and think, this ain't just some random dude hyping Bud up. This is the same Errol Spence who went toe-to-toe with him under the Vegas lights, only to find out Crawford wasn't just sharp, he was surgical. That fight wasn't just a win for Bud, it was a statement, like he turned Spence into a highlight reel while sipping water between rounds. And here's the wild part, even after catching that work firsthand, Spence still respects Crawford enough to say, yeah, he might just be crazy enough to beat Canelo. That's like losing a race.
How hard does Spence hit?
He didn't hit that hard.
But he never caught you that clean. That was probably the best shot he landed.
No, he caught me a couple of times, but you know, I was surprised at how hard he didn't hit.
Really?
Given that everybody say, oh, he's a big puncher, I think he's just a volume puncher.
But still saying the dude who smoked you might outrun a Ferrari. It tells you all you need to know about Bud's aura. Fighters who face him don't walk away doubting, they walk away believers. And if Spence, who felt the heat up close, is still rocking with Bud's chances, then you know Crawford's confidence ain't delusion, it's earned. Because sometimes it takes the man who's been in the fire to tell you how hot it really burns. And Spence just confirmed, Canelo better bring more than size, he better bring answers.
You never see him, dropping nobody with one punch. You always see him like wearing them down. That's why he goes so hard to the body, because he want to wear you down. Then once you get tired and once your body start weakening, everything start weakening, and those little punches that wasn't hurting start hurting.
See, first we had Spence keeping it real humble, showing love after taking that Crawford smoke, but now we sliding into Antuanne Russell's lane. And bruh, he talking like he just plugged the fight into a boxing simulator. He's breaking it down like, look, Canelo mastered his style, Crawford mastered his too, but them 8 ounces gloves don't care who you are. And I felt that, cause one slip, and it's lights out quicker than your Wi-Fi when everybody in the house hops on Netflix. Russell ain't sugarcoating either, he's straight up saying, Bud can't just show up in regular 12-round shape. He gotta come in like he training for a 16-round marathon with no bathroom breaks.
Canelo got his style and he mastered it. Terence Crawford cannot take nothing away from him. He's like freakishly good, he go both sides, southpaw, orthodox, and I feel like he adapt well.
And that's the part I rock with, because he's basically saying, this ain't a test you cram for, this the SAT, the ACT, and the driver's test all in one. If Bud wants history, he gotta be perfect from the first bell to the last. No detours, no naps, no, let me warm up by round 4. And honestly, hearing Russell talk like that makes me think he's warning Crawford, but also low-key hyping the fight, like it's gonna be survival of the slickest. And when Russell mentioned that whole Latinos fight with their style, black fighters bring that rhythm and swag, Europeans stay textbook, I had to laugh because it's true, we all see the patterns.
But it don't take much to get hit, especially these little 8-ounce gloves. He cannot slip up. He gonna have to stay set from bing to bing from round 1 to 12, and he better be in shape.
He gave Amir Khan his flowers for that in and out Euro style, then flipped it back like, but Canelo, that man mastered his own lane. And the way he said Crawford can switch southpaw to orthodox like flipping a light switch. That's respect, but it's also a reminder. Switching don't matter if you switching right into a counter. He basically saying Bud gotta be locked in like a video game character with full stamina, because Canelo will test that gas tank. 16-round shape ain't even a joke. Russell made it sound like Bud better be ready for a bonus level after the fight's over. And yo, he's not wrong. One mistake, and them little gloves will remind you why boxing is the cruelest math test in the world.
If you want to throw Amir Khan in there, he was in and out.
Yeah, that's the European kind of style.
Textbook, you know, but that was his style. Canelo got his style and he mastered it.
Alright, so put it all together. Bud talking slick with quiet storm confidence, Spence showing respect after catching the smoke, and Russell breaking it down like a professor. You see, this ain't just a fight, it's history on the line. Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to Boxing Headquarters, where the breakdowns hit harder than a body shot to the liver and the fight talk stays sharper than Crawford's jab.